Mirror on the wall, who's the hottest of them all? Wait, isn't she like 14? The Japanese artist, when he blurs the genitals in the hentai, so that the whole family can watch, but people just watch it alone. I knew God was toxic when me and him kept sending babies to each other back and forth. Father legally changes gender to female in attempt to gain custody of his kids. I'm also a mom. Gaynero feminino. Mom, oh my god. I can't believe we found this shit in his room. What are we gonna do? Dad, well, one thing's for sure, I don't think we should spank him. Come on, man. If you had a gardevoir like mine, you'd have done it too. Realization. Thomas the Chinese Engine. Frog Army. Teen breeds millions of frogs in his backyard and leashes them on his neighborhood. I wanted to create the largest frog army in history. Me, I need a passport so I can go to Australia. Clark, have you ever been convicted of a crime? Me, is that still necessary? Man is ordered to carry out 75 hours of unpaid work after he deliberately farted at police during a strip search and asked them how, do you like that? Look how dark these are. I like my grapes, like I like my men. Good one. 25 at a time. Oh wow. My 16-year-old daughter said she just wants to be alone and she keeps saying she wishes she has a door. What do I do? I'm not giving her a door. Food made of aborted fetuses needs clear labels, New Texas bill says. What would you do in this situation? Me. Feeling cute, might hit it at 120 miles per hour later, IDK. It looks really good. Hey y'all, look how big this taco is, laughing out loud. It's a carne guisada with cheese. Here thing is bigger over here in Texas. My dad and my uncle fighting over my granddad's inheritance. Meanwhile, me and my cousin. Hold up. User is suspected to be a part of an online terrorist organization. Please report any suspicious activity to Discord staff. What did bro do to obtain this? I'm 2 years from 30 and my net worth is $17 million. Here's how I got to where I am. I worked hard and saved $150k from my 9 to 5. Made $600k trading NFTs. Traded $1.5 million in highly leveraged crypto trades. Received $23 million from my parents for my 21st. Follow me for financial advice. You gonna knock one out of the park, big brother? You bet, little brother. Get out of here, you smelly bum. My husband came back home last week while I and the kids were in the living room watching a movie. He quickly sent them to bed. He then called me inside and knelt to start explaining that he had impregnated a woman who is threatening to ruin our marriage unless he agrees to send her abroad. Upon calculating the cost involved, he felt we could use the money for ourselves and was therefore asking me to forgive him for cheating on me. Now my problem is I don't know how to tell my husband that the woman is just a chronic liar. I'm that confident because I know my husband is medically impotent. However, I'm scared I'll lose my marriage if he gets to know that the kids at home are also not his. Ah yeah, it's all coming together. John F. Kennedy 1961-1. I can't stop laughing at the reasoning for Twister's PG-13 rating. Rated PG-13 intense depiction of very bad weather. Mom, I will hang out with my friends. Okay. Use protection. Mom please. I'm 16. And I'm 32, what's your point? I'm not leaving until I see who walks out of this house. I'm in no condition to drive. Wait, I shouldn't listen to myself. I'm drunk. You want a box for these, sir? Nah, I hate violence. Is it cool if I just pay with my card? when Pinocchio has been listing off conspiracy theories and his nose hasn't moved at all. I just realized how fucked up the Titanic movie is. You're drafting the greatest thesis ever written on the Titanic, I know it. Like they took a tragedy that killed a bunch of people and turned it into a love story. Can you imagine if I took 911 and turned it into a story about a husband and wife who each worked in a different tower, and on the day the planes hit, they were trying to figure out what's going on and find the other. And it ends with the wife safe on the ground with the husband on the phone, who tells her the exit is blocked, and the final shot is her watching the tower collapse as the line goes dead. What's really fucked up is they made a Titanic second. Do you like someone? Yeah, you. I have a boyfriend. Yeah, you. OHH haha. Thank God. Yeah, no, I'm single and don't really have anyone I like right now. Ah yes, finally, the bathroom. Sarah, what the fuck is that thing? Lol, I remember the first time I saw one I was pretty freaked out too. Apparently they're called Asians, and there's like 15 different kinds. 00. What's the weirdest thing someone has done to you during sex? I found a homeless girl behind a dumpster today. So I took her home and gave her a bath. She was pretty and things got passionate. So we started to make love. At one point I was shagging her so hard the noises that she made you would have thought she was still alive. Raping versus rapping. I'm so glad I found this. I've been telling people I'm a rapper this whole time. How did the dinosaurs die? After dinosaurs ate everything on Earth, they dug deep into the ground to search for food. Sadly, they became trapped in the holes, which is why their skeletons are found underground today. Wish bathroom stalls went lower. Mom, I'm dating our neighbor. He could be your dad. Age isn't an issue, Mom. No. I don't think you understand me. When the teacher asks the class to stand, if you're a racist. Crippled me. My dad showed me a 30-minute PowerPoint presentation on why one should always wear a condom during sex. All the slides were just pictures of me. A hammerhead shark made from hammerheads. Cool, now make a sperm whale. When her parents get divorced, so he's no longer her stepbro. Finally we can be together. New Orleans. Man says his threat to blow up a bathroom had nothing to do with a bomb. What you think? Nice. You are 14. Yeah. Awesome. Pof, you were 100% honest with your therapist. Nice try, Andy, but I see your head. Wooden fireplace. $250. She said yes. Is that Voldemort's wand? Man watches porn with friends, shockingly discovers girlfriend acting in adult film. Huh. At least we have money, right? Because when you're good at something, apparently you get your own parking spot. Reserved for B-Point Jail Lord. Hold on. Let him cook. Minding my own business eating lunch and some rather large woman with purple hair comments that she liked my shirt because it makes it easier to spot the assholes in this world. Not sure what she has against British motorcycles, but whatever, I guess. Triumph. Just a little life hack to know which key goes in the front door and which goes in the back door. For the logic impaired. Your body. Someone else's body. Not your body. Not your choice. Killing tapeworms is murder. I'm sorry, I'm leaving you. I've been seeing someone else. How long? About 10 inches. Girls are like parking spots. All the good ones are taken. So every once in a while, when no one's looking, you got to stick it in the disabled one. Jesus, no. The most offensive thing as a black man is when you walking down the street and a old white woman clutches her purse. Bitch really thinks she's stronger than me. This hibiscus tea is pea colored but it actually tastes pretty good. What product is marketed pretty much exclusively to stupid people? Reddit Awards. This is the stone used to evolve Eevee into a ghost type. Reports indicate that the man who was caught removing drips from cholera patients at a hospital in Limb has a coffin workshop nearby. Telling someone you are shit and you ain't shit are both insults. But you are not shit is a reassurance. And you are not the shit is an insult. And you are the shit is a compliment. I present to you the English language. The writer. Day 1 of my zero waste journey, used my pasta water from breakfast to make my coffee. How's your Monday, unknown social media manager person? I think I'm depressed laughing my ass off. Hi. Vicky here, managing director of socials for Amazon Prime Video. Apologies for the last message, that was an accident, and will not be happening again. We are having a fabulous Monday and hope you are as well. They shot him right at his damn desk. Tell me why as I was swiping on Tinder I saw my boyfriend. Can men be loyal? I wish for 1000 more wishes. Have you ever ate a date? Ate a date? Yay. What you mean? Like ate their ass? It's a fruit. Do you ever cook something in the microwave, but it's still really cold in the middle, and you just keep eating it instead of heating it longer, because life is pointless and entropy is unavoidable and the universe is filled with callous and casual destruction? When she tell you, put yourself in my shoes. The Uber is gonna be $150 back and forth, can you call it for me? American Supermodel. Randomation weather forecaster. What slurs can I use if I'm 5'3"? As many as you can, no one will hear you from all the way down there. The devil watching me put Carolina Reaper peppers on the blind kid's pizza. Grandpa's ghost. Me neglecting the farm and dating every Tony. You won't get anything done hoeing like that. Me operating on 12 hours of sleep on a Monday morning. Me operating on 1 hour of sleep on a Saturday morning. Woman went on 6 dates a week to save on food. I didn't buy groceries for 2 years. I dated a nation chick once. This adds up. So frugal she dried her toilet paper on the stove. And used a miniature clothesline for tea bags. When your program is a complete mess, but it does its job. Behind the scenes. Back view. 95/30. Front view. Metro Goldwyn Mayer trade artist mark. When Thanos snaps Velma out of existence and the Scooby snacks along with her. That was a mistake. When you see the people who were popular in high school again. Onions looking at fruits and vegetables that don't fight back when they are cut. Pathetic. Can't wait to see these giant pair of tentacles. Tentacles. One day Simba, this will all be yours. Mufasa. Mufasa's harem. Cerebi. Simba. The inside of your butt is warm enough to hard boil an egg. Oh no, I'm not falling for this one again. What? My 11-year-old daughter made cookies. Farts. When you've defeated all simps and have to face the final boss. Curved him for 6 years. I've dated his best friend, his brother, his colleague at work. His dad was even my sugar daddy at a time. I can't believe he still loves me this much. He saw something in me. Happily engaged. Girls. You look like a porn star. You. Guys. You look like a porn star. Thanks bro. Erotic literature for premature ejaculators. Chapter 1. She looked at him. The end. My girlfriend. Me. My girlfriend. Me. Her gay father I met on Grindr. Why is Billie Eilish's brother dating someone that looks exactly like Billie? Men. Close D for private event. Our apologies MSP. Did I tell you that I'm dating twins? Really? How do you tell them apart? Well, Sheila has blue fingernails and Darren has a penis. To me, relaxation is looking for my partner in crime. You should be capable of carrying at least 80 pounds through rough terrain, own a shovel, and have time tonight, no fatties. Next time you think of eating a chicken, remember that they had a family just like you. That's why I always order KFC family bucket. Please under no circumstances drink uranium dioxide or peroxide. Alright, hold up now. Simply pure H2O for you. Imagine losing your virginity at the age of your battery right now. Mine. 41. Cow caught casually eating snake in outback Australia. I'm confused as to how the food chain works in Australia. Parrot lost. Banded. Reward. 720. Parrot BBQ. Saturday 12 to question mark. Come early, supplies limited. Companies that test products on animals. 69% of high schoolers say they feel soothed when lunch ladies call them sugar or baby. Nice. They really are good kids, most of them. This one time I heard a student called gay for wearing a fedora in my lunch line by a group of athletes. I wasn't mad at them though, low-key, that hat was gay as hell. I ended up giving him a few extra nuggets, because I felt bad for him. I'm always nice to the quiet white boys anymore, because you never know when they fixing to snap. Monique Williams, Ellis cafeteria worker. Throwback to that time my teacher's computer wasn't working, so she plugged the projector to one of the students' computers. Let's have Shreks. What is the easiest way to commit suicide? Google says, life is sacred and deserves to be saved. Please, if you are considering suicide, contact a therapist, because there are people out there that care about you deeply and would hate to see you gone. Bing says, shotgun to the face. Is this why Bing has less users than Google? Incredible how artificial intelligence can just come up with chess strategies that I thought of years ago. Chess robot grabs and breaks finger of 7-year-old opponent. Wanted. Man, to dress in pink wetsuit and play the bagpipes while I masturbate. Call Alan on 078. No weirdos please. Double standards in almost everything. Yes. My friend posted a picture of her toddler sleeping and everyone thought it was precious and adorable. I do the exact same thing, and I'm creepy and trespassing. I didn't even go into his room. I took the picture from outside his window. For no reason, I just thought of the time some guy I was dating got hired to dog sit for a well-known filmmaker. My then boyfriend took me with him once, and I was surprised that the apartment was super nice but also, like, relatively normal. Then we found out it was the dog's apartment. How do you guys nut without making a mess? I just come out the window. Hard to do it at 75 miles per hour, but once you figure out how to steer with your knees you got it. I fucking knew it wasn't bird shit on my car's window, but no one believed me when I said it didn't taste like bird shit. Hold the fuck up. Finding out my baby's gender today. Kinda nervous. It's a aborted. The girl you like. Her father. Her brother. You. Police are aware of a graphic video circulating involving 2 people and a fish. Police are investigating and following a specific line of inquiry. Police encourage anyone with the video to delete it immediately. Possessing or distributing the video would be an offense. Don't mind us, just a father-daughter scrolling Tinder. She, Alice, 21. He, Michael, 40. We are up for a threesome or anything casual. We'll gladly breed you. Just ask. My son has brown eyes. My husband and I both have blue. Genetically, it's impossible that he's his father, but he's not very good at biology, so he doesn't know. I dread the day he learns this piece of trivia. Luckily, he looks like him, because he's actually his nephew. Dead man comes alive after ambulance hits pothole in Haryana, family. Video games cause violence. Based on the last game you played, what are you getting arrested for? 100% completion of the Geneva to-do list. Hey there, beautiful. You single? No. Heh. Oh really? That's not what your 2017 taxes say. Don't move bitch, this is an audit. Eyes. Ack. Mud wizard level. Told him I used to be in an abusive relationship, now he's hugging me like I was the victim. People, stop making fun of the Prius. Prius drivers. 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds, off a cliff. Prius. Palissa Hub. Pollock. I love this job. Sinus tachycardia, no steamy. Patient masturbating during EKG causing tachycardia. Which is creepier, this animatronic Elvis I ripped the face off of while disassembling it, or this selfie with me wearing its face? The fact that you thought of doing this at all. Stop and grab. These nuts. Bro, I faked being gay so I could sleep over with some baddies, now they sucking and passing a dildo in a circle, it's almost my turn, what do I do? A man had 3 beautiful girlfriends, but didn't know which one to marry. As a test, he decided to give each woman $5,000 to see how they would spend it. The first girlfriend went out and got herself a complete makeover. She told him, I spent the money so I could look pretty for you because I love you so much. The second went shopping and bought the man new golf clubs, an iPad and an 80-inch flat screen television. She said, I bought these gifts for you because I love you so much. The third woman took the $5,000 and invested it in the stock market, doubled her investment, returned $5,000 to the man and reinvested the rest. She said, I'm investing the rest of the money for our future because I love you so much. The man thought long and hard about how each of his girlfriends had spent the money, and then he decided to marry the one with the biggest tits. What is the most not safe for work thing that happened in school? Not safe for work. Football. I went to an all-boys school, but we had cheerleaders from a nearby girls' school. We had a pep rally for the football team and they took the 3 captains and blindfolded them in front of the assembled audience. The football captains were then told to guess which cheerleader was about to kiss them. The first captain accepted a kiss on the cheek, guessed a name, and everybody cheered. The procedure was the same for the second captain. When it was the third captain's turn, instead of accepting a kiss, he grabbed the kisser and gave her a deep French kiss to the immense cheers of the onlookers. He guessed her cheerleader and everybody was roaring with laughter. They took off their blindfolds, and standing before them was their mothers. Finally, a bathroom divided by blah 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 blah. Introverts and extroverts instead of men and women. Imagine the Olympics, but instead of it being world-class athletes, it's just random people who get selected. Like you get a letter informing you you've been selected for the national gymnastics team and you just have to do it. It'd be so much more entertaining. Would you get a choice of sport, because I can't swim and would drown if I got picked for swimming? Your sacrifice would be worth it after entertaining the masses. A bird. No. Bad cat. Later. I brought chicken. How I imagine kidnappers will look like when I was a kid. How I actually look. I hate you. I wish I was never born. My stretch marks are gone. Just look at all this money I have. Make a wish foundation here for Timothy Williams. What's your wish? I wish I was Batman for a day. Williams. My husband didn't suspect I was cheating on him. And that was exactly why our marriage was failing. Experience. Exotic dancing bar owner. Exactly what it sounds like. Self-employed. Algorithmic trader. I trade CME futures, cryptocurrencies, and derivatives. I occasionally trade equities. Experienced in exotic options, swaps, and United States Treasury bonds. This thing that came out of my girlfriend 11 years ago keeps following me around and asking for food. Please stay safe out there, guys. Huh, no babe. Don't go down there. I'm on my. Me lifting my head. I wish I could help you, Sarah, but I'm a family doctor and you're an orphan. What's something from your childhood that you didn't realize was super fucked up until you were an adult? My dad used to like to go hunt for antiques in abandoned houses. He took me with him a couple of times. Turns out the houses were only abandoned between 8 to 5 PM Monday through Friday. I'm not saying this clock the wife got from Tmart is shit, but the alarm didn't go off this morning and the time is now 9:77. 9:77. Hypothetically speaking, a virgin sperm donor could have a child that loses their virginity before them. With the right luck, they could lose it at the same time. Square Enix Ethics Committee, we have to bind Tifa's boob so it won't look unnatural. Forspoken lose money. Square Enix. Hey. Wanna visit that old house in our neighborhood? Yep, sure. Let's go, just the two of us. It's gonna be so romantic. UHH, finally. Boss will be so happy. Not every day we get fresh organs of a teenage girl. This kid's life force should be enough to keep me young for the next 20 years. Stop resisting. Yep. What exactly was that idiot cop doing with his gun drawn on a guy committing self-immolation? Waiting for him to turn black. Doctor, and how is your head? Huh, I haven't gotten any complaints so far. Open the apps, see a girl with 100s of Stanleys. Meanwhile, back in my day, 1 cup was enough to sustain 2 girls. Nagasaki. Nagasaki is a Japanese port city that was founded by the Portuguese in the late 16th century and unfounded by the United States on August 9, 1945. TL. Dr. Wikipedia. Tomorrow is my uncle's birthday. Any ideas what can I get him as present? Sometimes you need to be brave and take a risk. I'm the guy in red. New release. The artist you follow, Johann Sebastian Bach, has a new single, Goldberg Variations, Lo-fi version. This lady in the washroom looked at me and said, I remember when my girlfriends and I would get dressed up and go out. I miss that. So I said, why miss it? We are all out now, aren't we? Long story short, she died of a coke overdose. Bro, imagine if ejaculation wasn't billions of microscopic sperm cells, but it was just one big sperm cell and every time you jacked off you had to kill it before it squirmed too far. Why would you have to kill it? Can't you just pick it up, feed it and take care of it? It'll greet you when you get home with its little tail wagging, cuddle you when there's thunder. Then once it's nice and fat you can eat it. Got. What the fuck? Your girlfriend. Her dad. Her brother. Her first love. Her ex. You. Beautiful. Does the carpet match the drapes? It does now. Let's get married where we first met. Couple says I do inside men's bathroom at gas station. Local couple gets married at NKY gas station. Realization. Stop. Please, do not enter our hospital if you're feeling unwell. Thank you for helping us to keep all our people safe. Evolution Healthcare. Eat a bag of dicks. A woman got arrested after texting a guy 159,000 times after their first date.